What's up, y'all? So, I just saw Film Red 2 days ago. I have some thoughts on it. I wasn't going to talk about it at first because, I just felt satisfied watching the movie. But I know that there might be some people that have hesitations like I did. For example, this isn't a Shanks movie. It's honestly not. It really is a Utah movie. And obviously, spoilers. I'm going to have to spoil everything to explain it to you. Utah is not Shanks' daughter by blood. He found her in a box of treasure. You don't find it out to the very end of the movie. It's like the last couple credits. He found her in a box of treasure, and he made her laugh. He didn't want to give her up, so he adopted her. But he does say throughout the whole movie, he is his daughter. She is his daughter, which I like because that's like any parent, like whether you're an adoptive parent or not, like when they say that you're their child, you are their child. Like, that's just it, no questions asked. And so you really feel that impact when she starts crying at the end. What else? Let's start from the beginning. So the movie does open up with the song, and like it's like a music video, but like with storytelling. So like when she's singing, when she's dancing, it's her power. She has the power to sing fruit. If that's not obvious, which I'm pretty sure it is. But when she sings, she's actually trapping your mind into an illusion world. You're trapped there. You're not let go of that world until she either falls asleep or she lets you go. That's one of the major things. So the whole reason that Luffy and his crew and these other pirates get involved is because Luffy and his crew, everybody's invited to this island called Elgia. Elgia is like the music capital of the One Piece world, and she's brought everybody here because people around the world, they cried out to her. They were like, like they're in the beginning. There's like cameos of people like, oh, pirates killed my parents. Oh, the Navy's not saving us. They're not giving us food. Oh, I've lost my dog. Oh, I'm tired of working. I feel like stressed out. And so she saw all that and she started singing to these people through a responder snail. And everybody that heard her music was like, oh my God, you saved me. Oh my God, I feel so much happier. Oh my God, I don't feel sad anymore. And she developed a God complex. And what I mean by that is, she's like, okay, if I sing, these people are happy. I'm taking away their problem. I'm taking away their grief. I'm taking away everything that ever hurt them. So I'm going to bring them all to this island. I'm going to sing. I'm going to trap them, the whole world, in my illusion, in my song world. And then I'm going to kill myself. And what that means is, if she dies while you're under the power of the sing fruit, you're trapped in that world forever. There's no escape. You're just trapped there. She's dead, and you're trapped there. The only way that, you can escape is if she lets you go or she falls asleep. So there's two stories happening. You have the dream world where Luffy, his crew, Big Mom pirates are there, which we need to talk about that in a second. Trafalgar Law's there. Bartholomew, the barrier guy's there. And there's a bunch of funny things with that happening. And then in the real world, you have the marine governments, you have, what the fuck's the light guy's name, and you have the Fujitora, the gravity guy, and some other cameos of other marines we've seen that don't really have like names yet, but like, you recognize their faces. They're trying to attack Utah in the real world. And also, while you're under the sing fruit in the real world, she can control your body. So she starts, bro, when I say like Oda is such a goat at like basically showing you how crazy she's becoming while at the same time, controlling all these people. She starts singing like this dark ass song, and all these people rise up like zombies, and they're like attacking the Marines for her. Kobe's there. I forgot about that. CP9 is there. Oh God, dude. Okay. Oh, talk about cameos in a second. I just want to talk about the story. Yeah, so they're attacking the Marines. The Marines are ruthless. They don't give a fuck. They're like, all right, kill the people. Even though they're zombified, even though they aren't controlling their bodies, they're being controlled by Yuta, kill them to get to her. And so then Shanks shows up and he's like, you're not going to kill my daughter and you're not going to kill these innocent people. And so, the story moves kind of fast. Like, once we know what's going on, we're moving fast. So we don't fight Yuta. That's not who we're fighting. But when Yuta was a child, there's this thing called Tot Musica, which is like this dark ass music that unleashes a demon into the real world and the dream world. And so as a child, she sang the song not knowing what she was doing, and the demon broke out. It destroyed this island. It destroyed Elgia originally, and Shanks, he took on the blame this is the part about Shank. Shanks took on the blame for destroying the island. Like, she didn't know that she did this because when the demon takes over, she's like unconscious. She's not asleep yet. She's just unconscious. She's not in control. The demon takes over, and you know, Shanks and his crew defeated it. And the only reason they did is because for the demon to remain in the real world and the dream world, she has to be awake. But she was a child, so she didn't have the energy to stay awake. And so, in present day, no one but Shanks and one other guy and her mentor knows the truth. I mean, we find out that Yuta did learn the truth like a year later, but like she didn't know the truth when she did it. And so basically, when the Marines show up and Luffy and the crew go to confront Yuta, she sings top musica one more time, unleashing the demon in the real world and in the dream world. Now, here's the thing about the demon. You can't defeat it unless you attack it in the same spot in the dream world and in the real world. So Shanks is attacking it in the real world. Luffy and his crew are attacking it in the dream world. It's so cool, but none of their attacks are working because you have to hit it in the exact same spot at the exact same time. Bro, do not underestimate God Usopp. Do not. So Katakuri's, like I said, Katakuri's there. I already spoiled that. Big Mom Pirates there, Katakuri's there. Let's talk about that really, really fast. First of all, if this movie is canon, Luffy's declared the 5th Emperor in this movie, and Big Mom's alive. And I don't mean Big Mom's like there, I just mean Big Mom's like shows up, she's like, hey, I'm here, and then she's gone, and then we see Katakuri. We knew Katakuri wasn't dead, but like Katakuri's in this movie. So originally, the bridge between these two worlds, the dream world and the real world, is Katakuri and Branch, because Branch is there, of the Big Mom's Pirates. And so Katakuri tells Shanks, like, I can talk to Branch in the dream world, and I can tell you, like, where to coordinate our attacks. And Shanks says, don't worry, we already got this. When the screen went to Usopp, I already knew. Usopp's dad says, finally, you can hear me. Dude, I wanted to scream so loud. Usopp and his dad connected minds, and they start giving out attack, just like you would expect your marksman to do. Attack the left arm, attack the right arm, attack the left leg, attack the right leg, go for the heart. Bro, it is so fucking cool. And there's so much happening in that battle. Like, you don't have to be caught up in One Piece, but unless you know the characters, unless you know who's attacking, bro, it's a lot happening on screen, but it's so fucking epic. And they take down Top Musica, and but unfortunately everybody's still trapped in a dream world because, oh, I forgot to mention, the reason why Yuta's not falling asleep in the real world currently is because she's eating these fruits called the wake fruit. So basically she'll never fall asleep, but she will die. So in the end, because even though they defeated Top Musica, because she's so restless, she can't sleep because of the wake shrooms. Yuta has to sing one more song to set people free, but it kills her, and that's pretty much the end of the movie. Like, Shanks goes his way, Luffy goes this way. They don't interact. Like, Shanks and Luffy, like I said, Shanks is fighting him in the real world, Luffy's fighting him in the dream world. They don't interact. This is the second time that Shanks has been right next to Luffy, and they do not interact at all. And I'm happy for that, because that means if you didn't see this movie, if you're not going to see this movie, you don't have to worry about Shanks and Luffy not talking yet, because that's going to be a manga, that's going to be an anime thing, and it's going to be huge. But yeah, that's the movie. It's really good. Like I said, there is a lot of music. She does dance, but like when she's dancing, bro, when she's singing, when she's slowly becoming more crazy, oh god, the music videos get darker. And I don't mean like the movie stops and does a music video. I mean like it's a music video while she's fighting. It's like she's dancing, she's singing, but you can see her going a little bit crazier. Some other cameos, CP9, Khalifa's there. Okay, we knew about Kaku, we knew about Lucy, but apparently the door guy's alive. Khalifa's alive. She's in there for 2 scenes. She doesn't do anything. She's just there. The 5 elders make a cameo. They don't do anything. They're just there. Cameos. I think I mentioned all the important cameos. I only had 30 seconds left. Anyways, guys, I want to say go see the movie. It's fun. You don't have to be caught up to One Piece. Even if you're not a fan, we went with somebody that's new. He loved it. I went with somebody that's caught up. He loved it. I'm caught up. I loved it. I'm going to say, like, One Piece Film Red, I recommend it. Go see it this weekend. Support any anime movies that come out, like, even if you don't like it, because then, guys, we're going to get it bigger in the West. We're going to get more people loving it. All right, I got to go. I got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1.